So I've been a fan of James Baldwin since undergrad, and when I read If Beale Street Could Talk, I was just moved by the blend of his two voices, both his very sensual depiction of romance and love between two people, but also a very honest critique of American society. When I first wrote the script, I actually wrote it without having the rights to the source material, and I contacted the James Baldwin estate, and I realized very quickly that making this film wasn't going to be about like beating like the boss in Super Mario Brothers. I was going to have to, over the course of time, get to know the Baldwin estate, and in turn allow them to get to know me. And so that was really the process. Once they understood what I wanted to do, and I'd already adapted the book, so there was nothing I had to hide. Then we kind of became partners in a certain way. I feel like I, in a very loose way, became a part of the family. Tish and Fonnie are the center of the universe of If Beale Street Could Talk, and finding them was a very wide search. I was looking for two young actors who could project the energy of being soulmates. I thought that was very present in the book, and it had to be very present in the film. And Kiki Lane and Stefan James are somewhat very new actors, especially Kiki. Kiki is brand new. And I feel like there's something fresh and vital about the energy they bring to the performance that really works and really communicates to the audience this idea that this love is the most important love in the universe. James Baldwin was such a wise, truthful person. He was so prescient that I think many of the things that he was speaking towards were very real and true in the time that he wrote them. They were very accurate depictions of the world he lived in. And I think what happens is so many of these things have not changed since he wrote this material that 25, 45, 50 years later, I think it's quite sad that so much of what he was writing about, these problems have been allowed to persist. And I think it's why it's time to bring much of this material back into the vanguard. It's why If Beale Street Could Talk is still relevant. I really hope that audiences take from Beale Street, I really hope that when audiences watch If Beale Street Could Talk, they walk away with this feeling of love and hope and optimism. I really hope that they walk away from the film feeling like watching these characters navigate this journey, that love and family and community, it's this thing that can help us weather these storms. I think right now societies, I should say, all across the world, we're all looking for something to hold on to. We're looking for a place of unity, something to unite us. And I think this idea of family and love and the power of family and love to help us weather these storms, that's what I hope anybody who watches this film takes away from it.
本年度アカデミー賞最有力アカデミー賞作品賞ムーンライトの監督がずっと夢見ていた運命のラブストーリー
I've never been more ready for anything in my whole life.
We are drinking to new life. Tish gonna have Fonnie's baby.
I hope it's a boy.
We're gonna have a baby. I'll have you out of here before then.
You sure about that?
He's about to pay for something he didn't do.
We've been looking for a long time. Don't seem to me like there's a reason to treat two Negroes so nicely.
Pretty simple. I dig people who love each other.
These are our children, and we gotta set them free.
世界が震えた運命の二人の愛の物語
You ready for this?
Don't panic now. Trust it all the way.
ビールストリートの恋人たち